Do, do, do. Okie dokie. Lying coronavirus. So sick and tired of the lies that are going on. And be aware, companies are utilizing the coronavirus to fire people. It has happened right here in Las Vegas. Casinos laid people off, fired them, saying it was because of coronavirus. Right there tells you that they don't give two craps about the people. So they want to do whatever they want to you using the coronavirus to get their way. And we have to sit and suck on it, if you will? I don't think so. It has gotten so far out of hand, folks, that to actually believe the news, I sat and I did a live town hall meeting with Susie Lee, my congresswoman in my district here in Las Vegas. She is a Democrat, but I really do believe being a Democrat or a Republican during this proverbial crisis means nothing. Both of them see the money and control and power they're gaining. When you have the ability to force a person to stay in their house by armed police because you were tested positive, that has so many problems. How do we know you're testing positive? From what I'm understanding, people say, I don't feel sick, I don't look sick, I'm feeling perfectly fine. You test positive. How do I know you're testing positive? They don't tell you, they don't show you. They don't pull out the little petri dish and say, see how the test is? This is what we're looking for. They don't tell you any of that. They just said, you're positive. So they might have profiled this man saying he's a problem child. He's positive. My place over at work today, or not today, yesterday and today, both, as a matter of fact, we had a big meeting about all this. And everybody at work had nothing to say. They were all worried about losing their job. Then, today, they came around and made the decision that if you want to work at home, you can work at home and everything. Nobody wants to work at home because everybody's afraid of losing their job. Everybody had an excuse. And it's some of the excuses were, well, if I'm working at home, the kids will bother me and I can't concentrate and blah, 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 this kind of stuff. And those are the people with kids. People with wives, well, my wife will bother me all day long, blah, 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 blah. The younger generation that didn't have wives or kids saying, well, I couldn't concentrate. I'd get up and I'd start doing other things. Well, that's poor discipline. So they need to have a job to give them sanctuary away from their spouses or discipline to work. Me, on the other hand, is I'm fighting day and night for my job, to keep my job. And my retort to this was, do I guarantee I have a job after all this is done? Nothing was said about that. But I did say it off the cuff in a little bit, ha ha ha, jokingly manner. But that's what everybody's thinking about. After all this is done and they lay off everybody, do they want to restart again with somebody new, keep the people they like and they'll get rid of the people they don't, even though they work? Everybody's afraid for their job. They're using the coronavirus to get rid of the people they don't like. And it doesn't matter if they're doing a good job, bad job, or whatever. It's coming down that way. I saw it. I saw it for the last 2 days. And it's the fact that even the people that are great workers had the same fear. So the fear is, do you go to work and find out that you don't have a job or you do have a coronavirus and catch it from somebody else that you have to self-quarantine? Or do you self-quarantine by yourself and say, okay, I don't have the coronavirus, and go back and you don't have a job? Security is what people are looking for. So what is coming down to this? What I'm thinking about is all this rhetoric, and I wrote the president an email on this. I don't know if you'll read it or not, but everything they're telling us: wash your hands, cover your mouth when you cough, keep 6 or 3 feet or however many distance away from each other, don't shake hands, blah 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 blah, all this stuff. They do not tell us what to do. If you have the flu, they'll say, get some NyQuil, wrap up in a blanket, stay warm, blow into a tissue, fight through it, take aspirin for pain and aches and pain. None of that they talk about. They don't even say, hey, have chicken soup. So why are they telling everybody to sit home? What, to die if it's that bad of a disease or a virus? Is to go home and die? Or are they just utilizing this to get people off the streets so they can crash the economy and start again and get rid of Trump, a president that has actually been doing great for this country? And the Democrats and the left socialists have no way to get rid of him except for to make the American people sick. So they stopped going after Trump, and now they're going after you because they couldn't get him. And you and everybody else are the flippin' sheep. And they're using us as sheep. They are absolutely annihilating us because we are sheep, and they couldn't get rid of Trump because Trump is strong. We have to stay with that man no matter what happens. All I know is, what do you want us to do when we self-quarantine? Think about that. What do you want us to do? Here's something else that's interesting. They were talking about everybody go home, don't worry about getting infected, or, if you want to work at home, you can, blah, blah, blah. Then my boss says, well, we have a couple of interviews for hiring people. That didn't make sense to me. If we're worried about being proverbial contaminated, and you have somebody come into the office that you have no idea where they've been, what they've been doing, who they've been in contact with, and you're going to sit in that same room and interview them. Interesting thought, huh? I'll have to bring that up. Maybe they'll fire me or something. I don't know. Maybe who knows? Who knows? All I know is this is getting so far out of hand. People have gone off the deep end on this. And now they're going to try to do martial law. Are you ready for this? San Francisco has done a lockdown. Everybody must stay inside, except the homeless. What on earth is that? Are you people really that stupid? I guess we all are. I have no idea, folks. I just don't know. The world's gone right to hell, and we're heading with it. All I know is I'm Russell Mays. Just wanted to do a short shout out to everybody. Have a good one. You take care now. Bye-bye.